speaker here, Mike Side. Rachel Clemens back in the studio, engineering and operating everything for us back there. Appreciate her good work as always. Let's meet the starters, the Hillsboro Hawks and the Road Blues. They've got red, white, and blue horizontal stripes right down the sides. And they'll start Spencer Seabaugh, a 5'11 senior. Tyler Schwartz goes 5'7, a sophomore. Austin Weber's a 5'11 senior. Sam Brewer is a 6'3 junior, and Mitch Gartner, a 6'5 senior. The Knights will start 5 seniors tonight. The leading scorer and rebounder on the team, Jordan Ankering, going to come off the bench tonight. He's, of course, a usual starter. Jonah Barnes in the starting lineup, 6'1 senior. Logan England, a 5'10 senior. Eli Pratt goes 6'3. He's a senior. Garrett Callahan, the 6-footer, coach's son. And DJ Hardy, a 6-foot senior, the three-point specialist, if you will, on this team. The 3 other seniors honored during senior night ceremonies prior to the game as well. Brett Mann, Justin Bain, and Devin Nagel. The Knights, as we said, led by Jordan Ankrum, 15.7 points per game and 8.2 rebounds. He's the only one in double figures. The Hillsboro Hawks are led by Austin Weber. He scores just over 14 per contest and also leads the Hawks in assists at 3.8 on the year. Sam Brewer scores 11.4, and he pulls down 9.2 rebounds, so he's just about a double-double machine. And the Hawks also have 2 guards that score above 9 a game. Spencer Seabaugh and Tyler Schwartz both check in right at 9.3 per contest. Farmington in their white uniforms. They've got the black numbers and the letters with the gold outline. They've got white, black, and gold stripes down the sides of the uniform. Both teams taking the floor now, and it'll be Mitch Gardner jumping it up for the Hawks as Hillsboro will move right to left as I look at and describe the action to you. And it looks like Jonah Barnes going to do the honors for Farmington as the Knights will move left to right. Now Jonah at the last minute says, Eli Pratt, why don't you jump it up? So good crowd on hand, a very vocal crowd. Great student section here at Farmington with the band here in full force as well. The officials in the center circle. The tap is won by Gartner, and we're underway. Hillsboro has the basketball. Tyler Schwartz running the point. The 5'7 sophomore picks up a screen looking for a pick and roll. He's got it on the right wing. Head of the circle now, it's Seabaugh. Seabaugh now turns it loose. And here's Austin Weber. Gets just inside of the free throw line and cuts the cords from 11 feet. A foul during the shot, but not on the shot. It was underneath the basket, and it was a shove. Well, it was on Sam Brewer. So Brewer working for some space underneath on the shot. It's a 2-2-1 full court press here by Hillsboro. Kind of nominal pressure now as they'll work it back as Farmington breaks that timeline. Barnes on the right wing. Callahan head of the circle here. They'll pitch it to the right side, and the three-pointers away by England. Missed it, and Gardner has the rebound. Gardner quickly up the floor to Brewer. Brewer attacks and spins it off the window for 2. And Justin Callahan looks at his bench as Hillsboro leads it 4-0. Three-pointer taken by England on the first possession. He hit 3 triples last night. Scored 9 from England. England averaging 6.5 points per game. He leads this team in a very nice assist mark for him, over 5 per contest. England has it on the right wing. Now posting hard is Pratt on the right low block. Can't find the ball to him right there. Now they go to the left wing. Barnes skips it to Hardy. Hardy drives to the right baseline. A fade from 6 feet out. Bounces on the rim once and twice, and Gardner pulls down the rebound. That's his 3rd rebound already. Brewer's the rebounding machine, but Gardner's the one that has 3 quick boards. England behind the back. Great move to steer clear of the defense. Pitches it over the left side. Barnes from 19 feet. Rattles it home. Jonah Barnes just had his tiptoe on the 3-point arc right there. If he'd have just been a shade back, it'd have been a 3-pointer. So far, he did it with its first bucket and the first assist by Logan England. As Logan got it down the floor with a nifty behind-the-back move. To the right wing, Schwartz launches a 3. Missed the shot. Pratt with the rebound. Up ahead is Hardy. Nobody can find him. Now England's got it. Drives to the free throw line. Pitches it back. Callahan, a transition 3. Cuts those cords! Callahan with a high rising floater that hit nothing but nylon. And Garrett hoping he can get more than that tonight. He was held to only 3 points last night. 5-4. Farmington leads by a point. They've got a 2 and a 3. Here's Tyler Schwartz again, and Schwartz cuts the cords as well. Tyler leads this team in 3-pointers taken and 3-pointers made on the year. He's got 52 of them, and he shoots a hefty percentage, 40%. outside of the arc. A 7-5 lead for Hillsboro. A couple of three-pointers falling here early on. 5:25 remaining in the first quarter. Barnes has it on the left wing to England. Left baseline. Looks for the drive. Cut off. Good job by Brewer to move the feet. England penetrates. Kicks to Hardy on the right wing. Up top, Callahan. Now to Hardy to the right corner. This is England. England looks across the lane. Underneath. And a nifty pass over there to Barnes. Barnes has 2 buckets. And England has 2 assists. England finding Barnes with very nice passes on 2 occasions. One, the skip from the wing to the wing. The other, the skip from the right baseline all the way over to the wing. England, such a great leader in terms of floor vision as a point guard for this team. And now a turnover by Hillsboro as Seabaugh chucked that thing with his left hand, looking from the near side of the sideline right here in front of me all the way over to the far right corner across the floor on the diagonal. 7-7 ball game. And 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. England running the point. The Hawks settle back in the 2-3 zone. England over to the left wing. This is Barnes. Pump fake. Doesn't want the shot and then doesn't want the drive either. Back up top, England. England penetrates, scoops it on a curl. Back over to Barnes. And Barnes now to Callahan. Callahan hit a long three-pointer last possession. Here's England now. England head of the circle. And he pitches it over to Hardy on the right wing. Hardy back to England. 4:29 remaining in the first quarter. Tied at 7. DJ looks for a drive, cut off. Now it's England head of the circle. England trying to direct little traffic, finds Barnes left of the lane outside of the arc. Kind of bunched up now. Callahan calls for it, doesn't want the shot. Hardy has it straight on. A bouncer back to Callahan. Callahan drives, floats, fires, missed it. And another rebound by Gartner. That's number 4. That guy is eating glass tonight. But another quick turnover by Seabaugh. Seabaugh is letting those passes get away from him here. Tied at 7, halfway gone in the first frame. Farmington basketball. Coach Callahan calls out the play. Garrett Callahan has it on the left wing. To the top, and there's England. Nice bouncer underneath. Barnes wraparound layup, spins it off the window on the reverse. Jonah Barnes has a half a dozen. And this senior going to work on senior night. He's got 6 of his team's 9. Callahan pitches in the other 3. And Farmington up by a pair, 9-7. 3:40 remaining in the first quarter. England swipes it away. England fires it now to Callahan, the trailer. Missed the layup. Tap try by Pratt wouldn't go. Ball now on the deck. Fought for, squirted loose off a Seabaugh. Well, Callahan had a wide open layup. Should have been England's 3rd assist of the game. Farmington would get a chance here, though. Hardy's open in the right corner. England doesn't want to find him there. Now throws it to Hardy as he gets to the right wing. Barnes between the circles. Back to Hardy, right wing. Down to the right corner, England. England looks inside, but this 2-3 zone packs it back. England looking there for Pratt. He's sealed off. England driving it this time and then shoved by Seabaugh. Seabaugh has his first personal. England just got his shoulder out in front of Seabaugh, and Seabaugh just shoved him on the way. Guys, Ankrum, Nagel, and Boehm all check in. 3 subs for Justin Callahan. Justin Callahan likes the depth on this team. He uses it liberally. Ankrum not part of that depth. He's a front liner. He's the leading scorer and rebounder on the team, but seniors got the start tonight. Nagel tries to post hard, and the 2 tall guys in there right now. And Nagel at 6'4", and Ankrum at 6'4". Tallest one is Connor Gage, but he only plays spot minutes at 6'8". Hardy shooting it right in front of the sideline, nearly out of bounds, missed the 3. A 9-7 lead for Farmington. Spencer Seabaugh, pump fake on the 3, drives into the paint, stops, fires it over to the left side, and gets it right back. Looking for another drive. Cut off by Nagel. Kind of a mismatch right there. Seabaugh can drive on him. Seabaugh has it on the left wing, and that's exactly what he does, is drives on Nagel and floats it through from 12 feet out. Seabaugh recognized the mismatch that time and took advantage. We're tied at 9. Hardy in the right corner, and now trades places with Ankrum as he gets hit in the ball right there. A step through by Hardy to the left corner. That's to England. And Logan going to dribble back between the circles. They'll balance it up and start again. Hardy on the left wing, back to England. Look to the right side. That's to Boehm. Boehm looking to the high post. He finds Ankrum just inside the free throw line. 14-footer is perfect for Jordan Ankrum, a 50% shooter from the field on the year. An 11-9 lead for Farmington. They lead by 2 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Seabaugh drives it across the timeline and into a trap. Now passes it away to Weber. Weber's got it between the circles, and now a foul away from the basketball. Ankrum applauding, so I would guess this goes against Mitch Scott for Hillsboro, and indeed it does. Ankrum, such a fiery player. He's fiery and enthusiastic, but he's not really an in-your-face guy, so really like guys like that. 2-2-1 full court press. Mitch Gardner is going to come right back in after that foul by Scott. Gardner has 4 rebounds here in the first quarter. England running the point to Hardy on the right wing. Looks for Bame now in the left corner. Bouncer to Ankrum. Ankrum working on the left low block. Not much of an angle, but Ankrum found the sliver of daylight, slipped it through, and banked it off the window for 2. A 13-9 lead for Farmington. This game's been played within 4 points the whole way, either way. Seabaugh fouled now, tries to slip through a double screen at midcourt. And the whistle goes on Bame, his first. Mitch Scott checks out, and Mitch Gardner comes back in. So 1 Mitch for another right there. 3 team fouls whistled on Hillsboro. That one was the first on Farmington. Goes against Bame. So in the backcourt, there's Seabaugh. He's working on Hardy right now. And now a bouncer to the left low block. Brewer looked like he slid his feet, but he does a nice job of getting to the other side of the rim and using that for the protection. And then Brewer banks it in on the reverse for 2 points. Nifty play by Brewer. Brewer averaging 11.5 points, over 9 rebounds a game. Left wing Hardy. He likes to shoot that 3. Instead, he'll enter it to Nagel. Nagel bounces it outside. England tries the 3 and rattles it home. Logan England trips the trigger on a triple. A 39% shooter from out there, but he doesn't shoot them liberally. Made only 20 of them on the year. Justin Bame rises high, steals it away. Farmington by 5 with the basketball. 40 seconds remaining, first quarter. Bame dribbles it out near half court. Want to get it to the playmaker. This is England. England back to Bame, to the left wing Hardy. Open 3. He's going to turn it loose and fired it long. Backside rebound Seabaugh with a half a minute to go, first quarter. And now here's a reach by the 6'4" post player Nagel, 60 feet away from the basket. Not the foul you want to see for Coach Callahan. 26 seconds remaining in the first. Hillsboro basketball. They'll put it in play right at half court. Austin Weber floats it in. That's to Seabaugh. Seabaugh catches in the backcourt, guarded by Hardy. Seabaugh, left hand, right hand, off the right wing to Weber. Weber's outside of the arc with 18-17. Looks to the right corner. That's to Brewer. Brewer back up top to Schwartz with 14-13. Left wing Seabaugh. Over to the right wing, Brewer. Brewer penetrates to Weber. 9-8. Weber retreats to half court with 7. Guarded by Ankrum with 6. Here's Weber now. Guarded by Ankrum with 3. Looking for a screen. Driving right side. 1. A bouncer to the right corner. And at the buzzer, the jumper by Brewer from 17 will not fall. Farmington on senior night leads the visitors from Hillsboro by 5. It's a 16-11 first frame. The Knights lead the Hawks. We're back with your second quarter after this 1-minute pause on Regional Radio.
Hi, this is David McFarland. At McFarland Travel, we are a full-service travel agency specializing in one-on-one service. We discuss your needs and desires, do our research, and provide you with options, all within parameters that you have set. When you book online, you do all the work and then give your hard-earned money to someone you will never meet and without fully knowing what your options are. Shop locally and book safely with McFarland Travel at 206 Main Street in Festus, or call us at 937-5679 or toll-free 888-440-5679.
Hi, this is Mike Lowry with the Lowry Law Firm. If you're facing criminal charges or suffering from devastating injuries, call our law offices in Hillsboro or Festus. Since 1997, we have offered professional, service-oriented representation in Jefferson and surrounding counties. Our goal at the Lowry Law Firm is to put your mind at ease and, most importantly, to achieve solid results. We are the Lowry Law Firm in Festus and Hillsboro. Look us up on the web at thelowrylawfirm.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision. It should not be based solely upon advertisements.
Great to have you tuning in tonight on Regional Radio. We're on AM 800 KREI and AM 1400 KJEF and the live video online at mymoinfo.com, KREI Web TV. Coming up at the half, we'll have a wrestling report from day 2 at the state wrestling meet in Columbia from Mizzou Arena. 16-11 the score as we start the second quarter. Farmington leads, and the Knights have the basketball. This is Garrett Callahan running point right now with England checked out of the game. Callahan, Barnes all on the floor along with Brett Mann, Jordan Ankrum, and Justin Bame. Over to the right corner, that is Bame. Enters it to Mann. Mann on the baseline. Fires it to the head of the circle to Callahan. Right back to Mann on the left low block. Spins, goes off the window. Missed the shot. Battle for the board. And it's finally won by Hillsboro and Gardner. And Gardner has 5 rebounds. This guy has been tremendous on the glass. Gardner doing the rebounding for Hillsboro. And, well, Brewer, the other post, he's doing the scoring portion He's got 4 points. Hillsboro basketball as Farmington knocked it out, 16-11, and Knights lead it by 5. A lob now on the inbounds, and Brewer tapped it to himself, but then taken away by Ankrum. Ankrum is driving it 1-on-4, gets to the middle of the paint and scores it. Ankrum says 1-on-4, I've got numbers, I'm going to the 10. And now a steal off the inbound by Mann. No look pass, bouncer to Callahan. Got that one to go. Garrett Callahan's got 5. And Farmington throwing together a bunch. 20-11, Knights by 9, and a timeout by Dan Johnson and Hillsboro. Tell you more on the other side of this 30-second pause on Regional Radio.
Ah, the clean, fresh scent of new car. If that doesn't remind you of auto and home insurance, perhaps the scent of money will. Because you could save yourself some money when you insure both your home and your auto with American Family. Let an American Family agent help you check it off your list and off your mind, leaving you free to ponder. If there's a new car scent, why isn't there a new home scent?
American Family Insurance.
See me, Mike Dominic, your American Star certified agency, 931-3888.
(20-11), Farmington pushes out, and now they steal it again. Barnes rips it off. Mann has it mid-post. Misses the 5-footer. Bame, though, with the rebound. Bame works it back outside. Farmington going to work in the half court. 2 straight steals, including one right after the timeout by Dan Johnson for Hillsboro. So Farmington by 9 and has a chance to go up double figures here. Bame in the left wing. Top of the key. Here's Callahan. Callahan back over to Bame. They're playing catch outside. They'd like to get Ankrum involved here. Jordan says get it to the other wing, and I'll try to get a touch here. Callahan back to the top of the key. Ankrum didn't start the game, but he has a half a dozen. He's played a fine ball game so far. Drive by Callahan, that's to Bame. Bame trying to slash in from the baseline. Now to Mann at the free throw line. Jumper rattled at home. Brett Mann's on the board. He's got his first deuce. And Farmington has doubled up Hillsboro, 22-11. Hillsboro, first option here, try to break this full court pressure, which they've been unable to do in the last couple of possessions, and can't do here as Ankrum dives into a passing lane and taps it out. Still be Hillsboro basketball. Hillsboro will put it in play on their offensive side of the floor. And it's Weber, finds Seabaugh. Seabaugh driving it on Barnes, but Barnes stays in front. Now coming off the curl, Weber drains the 3. What a shot by Austin Weber. Weber caught that thing right off the screen, turned, set the feet, and drained it. Another one nylon. Great shot by Austin Weber. Leads the team in scoring on the year at 14.1. Callahan to Mann, free throw line jumper, you bet. Like a metronome right there from Mann from 14 feet, now Mann from 15 feet. Says, I got your mid-range game right here. And 24-14, Farmington by 10. They get it to the middle to Weber. Weber attacks now, slashing right of the lane, and he tried to lean into the defender, but Mann moved out of the way. Then Weber fell down and lost it. Now on the run, Barnes gets the pass from Callahan, and Joda punches it off the window on the layup. He's got 8 points. Farmington leads it by 12, 26-14. Knights on top of the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Weber drives it down. Nice pump fake by Brewer, got by Ankrum. And then when he went up for the shot, Ankrum was in the air. And there is a foul. Is it Ankrum? Yes, it is. First one on Jordan. And really nice play by Brewer there. Brewer's got some tricks. He's got some moves he puts on. He does a nice job with that shot fake. And Brewer, a 65% shooter from the field. From the field. That's the good news for him. Bad news as he misses the free throw. He shoots 55% from the line. Shoots 10% better from the field than he does from the free throw line. Brewer with 4 points, trying to hit the second of the 2-shot foul, and got it. I think hit every part of the rim right there. Hillsboro full court press. Callahan running point here with England still getting a rest. Nope, England's back in. No, he's not. No, he's not. That's Barnes on the right side. Now to the left wing, Bame. Callahan between the circles. Now it's Ankrum setting the screen, looking for the pick and roll, and executed it very well as Ankrum got up. Then Mann's shot is blocked out of there by Mitch Scott. Scott at 6'1", but plays bigger than that, and he threw that one away. But a really nice job by Ankrum in the high post Got it at the free throw line. One dribble, drew the defense, throws it underneath to man. And well, the shot blocked by Scott. A good defensive play right there. Ankrum now tries to throw it to the left wing. Ball slapped at by Weber, stolen back away. Here comes Austin on the run. And this time, Farmington fouls him. Only question, was it on the floor or on the shots? Whistle goes against Brett Mann, his first. They say it comes on the floor. 3 personal fouls, or beg your pardon, 3 team fouls against Hillsboro. That's the 4th against the Knights. Hillsboro basketball, right of the bucket. Putting in play to Seabaugh between the circles. Weber curls around to the left wing. A lob instead underneath for Scott. Scott rises up, and Ankrum destroys that one. So Scott blocks it on one end, and Ankrum punches it away on the other end. They have that officially as Ankrum's only 3rd block shot of the season, but I swear he has more than that. Now Ankrum comes free and powers it in for 2 from the left low block. Nice job from the corner, looking high, got the defense leaning, then coming back to Ankrum low. And now another turnover against Hillsboro, and the Hawks haven't handled that Farmington full-court pressure very well. And another timeout by Dan Johnson. 3:53 remaining in the first half. Farmington with its largest lead, 28-15, and the Knights have the ball when we come back after this 30-second pause on Regional Radio.
Many students are struggling with substance abuse and use issues that will adversely impact their academic progress. Alex Center seeks to work with the student, their family, and the local school district so that the student can achieve both their educational and sobriety goals in a supportive and individualized setting. Alternative Learning Experiences in Deloge on Chestnut Street. For more information, call 431-5507. That's 431-5507. Alex, providing educational and treatment services for high school students with substance use or abuse issues.
Our color weather radar watches the skies over Missouri's parkland. We'll tell you what it sees here on AM 800 KREI, Farmington, Bismarck, Potosi.
Thanks for joining us tonight on Regional Radio, KREI Farmington and KJFF Festus Crystal City. Farmington basketball as we return to action. They get it to Brett Mann on the right wing. Chisels his way down the right side of the lane, and then bumped off of his stride by Mitch Scott. Second one on Mitch. So Knights basketball, right of the bucket. Farmington leads by 13, 28-15, 3:43 remaining in this second quarter. England's back in, fires to Mann in the right corner. England curls off a screen, gets it on the right wing. Looks for the pass inside. Great steal by Seabaugh right there. 24th steal of the year by Spencer. You don't just steal it away from England casually. It takes a play to do that. Seabaugh came up with it. Weber now near half court, calls out play number 3, and Hawks are hoping it yields that many points. Seabaugh has it on the right wing. Gets inside of the arc, skip pass left wing, Weber. And nice job by Barnes to close out on the defensive rotation. Now they work it to Gartner. Down deep, Gartner throws it over the top of everything as he tried to power it past Ankrum. Nice job by the Hawks throwing the skip pass and getting that defense to rotate. And Gartner actually had it very deep, but Ankrum too much of a physical presence for him to combat that time. 28-15, and the Knights can double up the Hawks if they can put in a couple of points right here. 13-point lead for Farmington. Callahan has it on the left wing. Now a drive by England, curls it to Barnes. Ankrum goes to work, fires it over a double team, floats it through from 6 feet out. Ankrum's got 10 points and a 30-15 lead for Farmington. Well, if you're wondering if Farmington had a hangover from that loss at South Iron last night, that does not appear to be the case. The Knights are sharp here tonight against a very good Hillsboro team. Free throw line, it's Gartner. Pump fake, fell down. Farmington thought they might have a fast break cooking, but rather a stoppage of play, as the official says when he fell down, he traveled with it. Here's Eli Pratt back in the game. Garrett Callahan will get a rest. And Hardy also in the ball game for Farmington. The Hawks have their starting 5 for the ball game. Seabaugh, Swartz, Weber, Brewer, and Gartner. Barnes has it on the right wing, works it to the top of the key. That's to Pratt. Now deep left corner 3, and England buried it. Bang, bang for Logan England. He's got 5 threes over the last 2 nights, and 33-15. Farmington stretching this to an 18-point advantage. Under 2 to go in the first half. There's Schwartz pulling up at the free throw line and buried it. Good looking shot by Schwartz. 33-17. Farmington leading it. England just hit the three from the left corner last time down. Hardy hasn't scored yet, and he's hit more threes on the year than anybody for the Knights. Now here's Ankrum going to work once again and leaves that one just a little bit short, and Gardner goes up to the rim for the rebound. 6 rebounds for Gardner, no points yet. Top of the key, that's Schwartz. He just hit the jumper last time down, and now here's a travel by Sam Brewer. Brewer tried to get by Ankrum, who was moving the feet, and shoveled him once, shoveled him twice, and pretty obvious call there. Nagel going to check in and give Ankrum a little rest. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll have an interview with Lee Freeman, the wrestling coach for Hillsboro, coming up at the half. And we'll check in and see what the latest is from the state wrestling tournament at the Mizzou Arena in Columbia. Day 2 of the tournament concludes tomorrow. 33-17, Farmington lead, Farmington ball. England's got it in the right corner now. Hit the three from the other corner. Tries to drive the baseline. Good defense by Seabaugh to keep him in front. And now it's on the right wing to Hardy. Hardy drives it to the free throw line. Pitches it left wing, Barnes. Back to England, top of the key. England looking to Pratt. Bounces it to him. Eli drives baseline. Stepped on the baseline and gives it back over to Hillsboro. 33-17. It's a 16-point advantage for the Knights. Knights have led by as many as 18 at 33-15. Seabaugh near sideline, throws a far sideline. Gardner's on the run. Gardner stops, though, mid-post outside of the lane. Over to the left wing, Seabaugh pulls the trigger on a three, and just a little bit wide to the right side. Knocked it off the side of the iron. Looks like Justin Callahan wants the final shot of the first half. He calls his point guard up to take control. 20 seconds left first half. England dribbling in at midcourt, right on the Knight emblem there. And 33-17, Farmington leads. England to the right wing. They'll start the play with 10. And Barnes has it top of the key. Over to the left wing, Hardy. Hardy back to England. England top of the key with 4, with 3. Drives, kicks to the left wing. Hardy looking for his first make of the first half. And he just knocked the bottom out of it. DJ Hardy strokes the 3. And we go to halftime with Farmington in charge by 19 points. Knights 36. Hawks 17. Well, Farmington definitely impressive in the first half of this one as they lead at the break 36-17. But Hillsboro gets the ball as we start the second half, and Mitch Gardner goes straight to work and scores his first bucket of the game. They got it deep to him in the left low block, and he turned and just powered it in as Justin Callahan has started the same 5 here in the second half as he started the game with Eli Pratt, Jonah Barnes, Logan England, Garrett Callahan, and DJ Hardy, the seniors. Jordan Ankrum for a change, coming off the bench. She's a junior, but still led all scorers with 10. So 36-19, the lead for Farmington. DJ Hardy buried a 3 at the end of the first half to make it a 19-point advantage for the Knights. Thanks to Greg Armbruster and also our friends from our affiliate Crest Radio in Mobley for our halftime wrestling reports. We'll have an update for you at 10 o'clock tonight and on our sports tomorrow morning as well. There's a drive by Barnes, got to the middle, floated it up, but a difficult shot as he was floating from his left to his right. And on the rebound, Barnes fouls. That's his first. You would think it'd be hard for Farmington to duplicate that first half, and for Hillsboro, you would look for them to improve on it a little bit. The Hawks averaged 60 points a game, but they were on pace for just a little bit more than half of that over the first 16 minutes of play. Seabaugh drives it to the stops, fires it down to Brewer on the left low block, back out Seabaugh left of the lane, throws a skip pass, but telegraphed it, and DJ Hardy ripped it off. Hardy now driving the length of the floor, cradles from the right hand to the left hand, laid it in, and he's fouled. So tremendous play by DJ Hardy, translating the terrific defense into instant offense on the other end. Hardy has 5. He's headed to the free throw line after the foul by Seabaugh. And Hardy, or a foul by Weber, I beg your pardon. Hardy, an 88% free throw shooter. So he's a good bet, unless the jinx is active right here, which it is not. Hardy fought through the jinx and scored his 6th point. So Hardy, in essence, with 6 straight points. He scored the final 3 of the first half on a 3-point shot, and then the first 3 of the second half on a 3-point play. And there's Austin Weber, all 5'11" of him, muscling up down to the paint. He draws some contact, hits the shot, And he's fouled. Pratt has his first. I think Weber perhaps listed a little generously at 5'11". 7 points for the senior shooter. He's halfway to his season's average, and he cuts the cords for point number 8. 39-22. Lead is 17 for the Knights. 2-2-1 full court pressure by the Hawks. Barnes has it and bounces it across the timeline to Callahan. Callahan's got it on the right wing. He's outside of the arc. Spin it over to the left side. England down to the left corner. Hardy. Farmington working from the outside in here. In fact, all 5 players outside the arc right now. Now they'll run Pratt in. Bounce it over to the right wing. Callahan for 3. Rattled it in and out. Nice battle for the board. It looked like one white jersey battling 3 blue jerseys, but it looked like, a fair fight with no fouls. But they say that Brewer indeed did foul. All right, then. 39-22. Farmington leads. Fire it out to Hardy at midcourt. Stolen away by Weber. And then Weber races up ahead and lays it in. Nice couple of minutes by Weber to start this third quarter. 2 minutes in. And Weber's got 5 in a row. 39-24. Knights lead the Hawks. Farmington basketball. Weber's coming out fired up, though, here in the second half. Hardy's got it in the left corner. Works to England, top of the key. England, a bouncer to Barnes. He's got the open look from 3 and fires it through. Jonah Barnes, a 22% shooter out there. He cuts the cords cleanly, and he has 11. And 42-24, even though the Hawks are playing better, they're still down 18. And even though it has felt like they've been able to chisel in, that three-pointer by Barnes pushes that lead right back out. Hawks basketball on the offensive end here. And Blake Craig in the ball game for Hillsboro for the first time. Three-pointer this time by Schwartz. Schwartz his second triple of the game. And 42-27. Hillsboro certainly playing better offensively. Hillsboro with 11 points in the first quarter, only 6 in the second quarter, and now they've already got 10 here in the first 3 minutes of the third frame. But they're going to have to come up with some defensive stops as well as Eli Pratt gets it deep, and he's fouled by Schwartz. Eli to the free throw line. He's got 2 shots upcoming, a 51% free throw shooter. Misses the first, so that means by the numbers he hits the second, right? Well, we will see. Pratt hasn't yet scored in this game. He averages 6.5 on the season, and the numbers hold true as Pratt goes 1 for 2. 44-27. Farmington leads. Hawks basketball. Schwartz to the left wing. Weber thought about the triple. Now spins it over to the right wing. Schwartz does shoot the 3. Misses that one. And the ball tapped out of bounds. Off of Farmington. Hillsboro basketball. 44-27. We saw Hillsboro crawl out of a 19-point hole to defeat Central at the Christmas tournament. So this is they were down 19 at the end of the first half of this one too. So we know the capabilities of this ball club. They can get hot in a hurry and turn things around. So this could still be interesting as we go. 3-pointer left corner. Schwartz misses this one. Long rebound down to England. England racing up the floor. Pitches it over to the left corner. Barnes tries another 3. Airmails this one, but the backside rebound taken down by Callahan. Callahan drives to the middle. England on the left wing now. And Callahan's open on the left corner. Barnes doesn't want to work it to him there, though. Instead, Jonah plays it up to the top of the key. That's England. England chisels into the middle. Works it to Hardy. Open 3, right wing. Nothing but nylon for DJ Hardy. Hardy has 9 of his team's last 12 points. Hardy had 0 points with 1 second remaining in the first half, and he's now got 9. A lob to the middle, stolen away by Barnes. Pass intended for Gartner, but really no chance for him. And now England, a 360 spin in the lane, drops the dime at the doorstep, and Eli Pratt has the chip shots. 3 points for Eli, but England pulling a rabbit out of the hat that time. 49-27. Farmington with its largest lead of 22 points. 3:45 remaining in the third. Tell you more on the other side of this 30-second pause on Regional Radio.
Hi, this is Kathy from Long John Silver's and A&W in Farmington. here with a great new special to start the new year. It's our fish strip combo. That's 5 fish strips, a side, 2 hush puppies, and a drink for just $4.99. Don't forget, we're the only place in town to get a frosty mug of made-from-scratch A&W root beer. That's Long John Silver's and A&W after 20 years, still conveniently located in Farmington's Maple Valley Center.
49-27, and right now Logan England is pulling all the right levers for this ball club, getting folks in the right spots. DJ Hardy has 6 second-half points. Jonah Barnes has hit a 3. Eli Pratt has 3 points in the second half. And even though Hillsboro is playing better offensively, they've not been able to stop Farmington from scoring. The Hawks have 10 points in this quarter. 11's been their largest scoring quarter so far, and we still have just about half of this quarter to go. And that time, Nagel fouls a man 22 feet away from the basket. Coming out on the hedge. 3.5 to go in the third, 49-27. Farmington leads it by 22. Sam Mock in the ball game for Hillsboro. Drives strong to the hole. Fouled on the right low block on the shot attempt. Mock, the 5'10 sophomore, is going to get his first free throw of the year right here. So he's either, right now he's empty set. He's either going to be 0 or 100% after the shot. And he chooses 100%. Good choice, Mr. Mock. Mock back to the stripe. Second of the 2-shot foul upcoming. And Sam misses this one. So it goes 1 for 2. Nagel climbs up for the rebounds. England to the right corner. Finds Boehm there. Good defense by Mock to close out on the deep right corner. And the Hawks running this matchup zone. It's Ankrum on the left elbow. Steps one big step to the left and buries a 15-footer. He made a difficult shot look easy that time. Just had a lot of patience, controlled his body, but he stepped to the side and then turned it loose. And then Ankrum comes down and rejects the shot of Schwartz on the drive. Ankrum listed with only 2 blocks coming into this game. He's got 2 blocks in this game. Got to think that that's maybe a stat that the Knights haven't taken very well this year. I know Jordan's got to have more than that. And Farmington basketball, they lead by 23. Largest advantage of the game, 51-28. 2.5 minutes remaining in the third. Hardy's got it on the right high wing. He's way outside. Ankrum comes all the way out to grab it at midcourt. Lobs it down underneath. Ball deflected to Boehm. Boehm works it outside England. England drives to the free throw line. Scoops it back over to Ankrum. Ankrum drives left corner. Boehm tries the triple. Rattled that one in and out. Battle for the rebound. And there's Ankrum going after it. You'll see Ankrum a lot of times. He's big and he's strong, but you throw in the fact that he just out-hustles people for the basketball, and that's why Jordan Ankrum averages over 8 rebounds a game. This kid's got a lot of want-to him. Hardy going to put it in play on the far sideline. Farmington working it right to left as I look at and describe the action to you here in the second half. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the third. England's got that ball on a string. Right wing pass to Hardy. Hardy down to the right corner. England looking inside. Nobody home there. He'll work it back out front to Boehm. Boehm, jab step inside of the arc to England. Now here's Ankrum working on the left wing. To the right wing, that's England once again. England works on the screen from Ankrum, trying to work the pick and roll. Can't get it done there. Hardy's, though, open on the left side. Bouncer to the left baseline, and that's to Boehm. Boehm going to retreat outside of the arc. Ankrum working hard, shoved from behind. Where's the call? There it is. You got to feel bad for Tyler Schwartz. Schwartz is 5'7" and maybe $120, and he's the guy that was assigned to guard the 6'4", 215-pound Ankrum inside right there. Had no chance. He was just trying to do the best he could to muscle him out, and gets whistled for the foul. It was a good call. DJ Hardy for 3, strokes it, and England has another assist. Hardy has heated up. He turned loose of a buzzer beater to end that second quarter to get his first bucket, and he's been on fire since then. 54-28. Farmington leads it by 26 points. 70 seconds to go in the third quarter. Skip pass over the top. Weber, deep left corner, triple short. Rebound, Ankrum. Ankrum hustles up the floor. Left hand or right hand, tries to reverse it in. Couldn't hit the shot. but he's fouled on the way in. Had England way out in front of him that time. Could have given it up for an easy layup, and instead he chose to keep it and let the defense track him down. So Jordan goes to the free throw line. Ankram's got 12, averages just under 16 on the season. Jordan, one of the bright spots in the loss last night to South Irons, scored 15, but did not score in the fourth quarter of that one. Ankram hits the free throw. He's got 13 now. Brett Mann checks in alongside Garrett Callahan, and Nagel and England get the breather. 61 seconds left, third frame. And Ankram's second free throw is perfect as well. He's got 14. Barnes checks in for Hardy. 56-28. It is a 28-point lead for Farmington. They have doubled up a good Hillsboro Hawks ball club. Hillsboro comes in at 14-9 with some nice victories on the resume, and Farmington has just flat outplayed them in this one. Pump fake on the three that time by Schwartz. Then he airballs the triple. Bame swoops in for the rebound. Work it to Mann along that right baseline. Mann scoops it over to Bame. The trailer down the middle of the lane, and that is team work, my friends. And the lead stretches to 30. 58-28. It is all Farmington right here. Half minute to go in the third. Austin Weber holds it between the circles. Bame taps it away, now dives on the floor. Weber regains, slashes inside, curls it around the defender for a pass. And I think Mann's going to get called for the blocking foul. Yeah, that's right. Second one on Brett Mann. Austin Weber trying to make some chicken salad out of the other stuff that time. 58-28. Farmington by 30. The fact that the Knights lead, not that surprising. The margin, very surprising. Hook shot that time by Brewer, missed it. And Ankram rips the rebound off the 10. And now it's Knights basketball with 6 seconds to go in the third. Callahan floats it through in the foul. Garrett, wiry strong, muscles to the rim. He's got points number 6 and 7, and he's at the free throw line looking for the conventional three-point play. Third foul on Brewer. Everything going right for the Knights now. Terrific drive by Callahan. Those were the shots for Garrett. He would get to the iron early in the year, but wasn't finishing with great effectiveness. Now he is. Here's Schwartz with 2-1, a three-pointer at the buzzer at the end of the third. Won't go. And the Farmington Knights will take a 33-point lead into the fourth quarter of play, 61-28. Your fourth quarter after this 1 minute pause on regional radio.
Now is the time to sign up your kids for youth soccer and youth volleyball leagues at the YMCA. Hi, this is Nick Davis from the Jefferson County Family YMCA, and registration is now open for our youth soccer and youth volleyball leagues. Our soccer leagues are available for ages 3 years old on up through the 4th grade, and we have spring volleyball leagues for the 3rd through 6th grade. The registration deadline is March 10th, so stop by the YMCA today, and if you'd like to coach, please let us know that as well. Again, this is Nick Davis from the Jefferson County Y. Call 931-YMCA.
Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer of Hillsboro is your regional law firm, offering help with many diverse areas of the law. Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer is a full-service law firm and practice with expert, experienced lawyers. When legal representation is a must, you need a law firm that you can trust. So turn to the professionals at Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer on Highway 21 in Hillsboro. Call 636-797-2693. For more information, log on to robertswootenzimmer.com.
Chad Speaker here, Mike's side. Jack Sadler's the man behind the lens. Rachel Kelly. I always do that. Rachel Clemens, the gal behind the curtain, pulling all the right levers tonight. 61-28. Farmington leads with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter of play. Here's Justin Bame driving into the middle, out to Ankram. It's going to be a running clock as long as the margin is above 30. And Callahan strikes through again and once again lays it in for the left side. This kid is going straight to the iron here. 63-28. Hawks basketball, Mock in the right corner. 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in our ball game. And Mock being smothered by Barnes right there. Throws it into a whole pack of Knights, and Bame intercepts. Bame hands it off to Barnes. Up the floor, here's Mann on the right wing. Pump fake on the three. Slips to the free throw line. looks for Ankrum. Ball tapped out of bounds off of Brewer. Farmington basketball. 1 minute gone in the fourth, and that clock continues to run with the 30-point plus differential here. Bame grabs the inbound, curls it down the left side of the lane, looks for the layup, missed it, and a foul on the rebound going on, I believe, Brett Mann. Indeed it is. That's his third. That's the 5th team foul whistled against Farmington, now the 6th. 7 team fouls assessed against Hillsboro in the second half. So both teams going to be shooting free throws from here on out. Austin Weber jets down the middle of the lane. He's fouled. Bame caught him on the way by. So free throws upcoming. 1-on-1 variety. Second personal on Bame. Austin Weber's at the free throw line. Austin has 10. Leads the team on the year at 14 per. 6:05 and counting down in the fourth. Weber dips it, flips it, and he hits it. He's got 11. Farmington, the team that had been a little bit on a skid, losers of 4 of their last 6. Hillsboro had been playing well, winners of 4 of their last 5 coming in. But Knights have been razor sharp tonight. Weber hits them both. He's got 12. 63-30. The score. Farmington basketball. Callahan, last 2 times he touched it, he sliced down the middle for layups with a left hand. Ankrum head of the circle, left wing, that's Barnes, enters it to Mann. And Mann defensed from behind right there, but got slapped on the wrist, they say, by Weber. Second personal on Weber. And a 1-on-1 upcoming for Brett. The Brett, 6'2 senior, part of the senior night festivities here. 3.5 points per game for him on the year. He's got 4, though, tonight during senior night, so he's eclipsed that average. And he tacks on with a free throw there. Only shoots 41% from the line on the year, but he looked pretty nice right there. That was smooth and solid. Man, and that's the kind of night it's been for Farmington, too. They've not done much wrong, and Mann hits them both. And looked absolutely perfect in doing so. 65-30. And the margin right back to 35 points. Connor Gage getting set to check in for the first time. Next dead ball. 4:35 remaining in the fourth. The drive by Weber, and then picked off by Barnes. Weber just trying to do a little bit too much by himself that time. Got caught in the double team. Bame and Barnes, the B&B brothers right there. And now here's Callahan bouncing at the head of the circle. Hands it off to Bame. Bame looks to Barnes. Barnes has it out between the circles. Back cut man, couldn't find him. Good defense by Hillsboro that time. Good job by Scott to cover it up. And that time it was Callahan looking for the back cut by Ankrum that wasn't there. And the Hawks just played a very, very solid possession of defense. And they could use more of those tonight. Connor Gage checks in for Ankrum. And here comes Aaron Hargis, 5'10 junior. Check in the game. Pfister in the ball game as well, along with Mike Pinkley. So Justin Callahan cleared the bench here with 3:40 and counting down in the fourth quarter. And well, it's a happy senior night in Farmington, and Hillsboro will get their chance at a happy senior night. They still have 2 home games left with Jackson and St. Clair. St. Clair next Friday night. 3-pointer, wow. Sam Mock just hit his first triple of the year, buried that baby. Whew, nice shot by Mock. And 65-33. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the ball game. Left wing, that's Pinkley. Pinkley looks for Gage. Now he drives it along the baseline. Whip it back out front to Mann. Spins in the lane. Stops, fires. 5-footer rattled home. And Brett's playing a heck of a game tonight. 8 points for Brett. He scored 6 last night against South Iron. And we're under 3 to play. 67-33. Farmington. Hillsboro basketball. Working underneath for Blake Craig. And as Craig turns, mid-post left side, he's fouled. Whistle going on Pfister. And that'll send Craig to the free throw line. This will be his 10th free throw attempt of the season. He's 3 of 9 so far. He is unsuccessful that time. Devin Nagel checks in. Brett Mann gets a nice round of applause by an appreciative crowd. Jarrett Johnson checking in for Dan Johnson coming up. And this free throw is missed by Craig, so he missed them both. But then he manages to get the loose ball and score it anyway. So good work by Blake Craig right there. Missed the shots, but hustled and got the points anyway. There's a steal by Schwartz. He picked off Pfister that time, but then slipped on the floor and lost it out of bounds. Minute and 50 seconds left in our contest. 67-35. Farmington got ahead by 5 in the first quarter and then put up 20 points in the second quarter and just never looked back. Pinkley driving left baseline, bounces it to the left corner. And there's a half drive that time by Hargis. Pass intercepted by the Hawks. Here they come. Sam Mock runs over somebody. He flattened Pinkley that time, but Pinkley going to get called for the block. And Mock, playing aggressive ball, headed back to the line. Sam Mock 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. Both his free throw attempts this season coming tonight. Also hit a 3 just a little bit ago. Misses the free throw there. So he's 1 for 3, and we're under a minute to go now. The entire fourth quarter has been running clock with Farmington holding a 30-plus point advantage, leading by as many as 35. Second free throw missed. Gage rises high for the rebound. So Mock 1 for 4. And 45 seconds left. Pinkley dribbles it at half court. Guarded tightly there by Schwartz. Ball on the deck. Schwartz steals it, and he's giving folks fits right now. Left side layup. Missed it. Pinkley taps it over to Nagel. And Dan Johnson says, hey, let's don't foul. Let's play strong and tough, but no unnecessary fouls right here, fellas. Pfister from the right elbow. Oh, missed it. Just missed it. Jordan Pfister. 20 seconds to go. Hawks up the floor. A pass up ahead to Craig, who scores it on the layup. And the margin is 30 points. Pinkley with 10 seconds left. A bouncer to the right corner. That's to Hargis. Missed it. Nagel with the rebound. Sticks it back in. And Devin gets a score. The senior on senior nights to beat the clock. And the three-pointer missed at the buzzer by Schwartz. Farmington rolls tonight 69-37. And showing no ill effects of the loss last night on the road at South Iron. Farmington improves to 15-8 on the season. The Hillsboro Hawks falling to 14-10.